Today I'm going to try and talk to you about really two fundamental things, and then I'm going to end by giving you guys, all of you, an assignment. As so many people have said to me over the last sort of 6 months, or 8 months, 10 months, how's your business? And I said to them, well, you know, the interesting thing is that for the past 4 or 5 years, people have come up to me and said, how's your business? And I've said, it's terrible, thank you. And now I just say to people, it's just like your business. The entire world has regressed to the music industry. There are two fundamental businesses at Warner Music. The music, what we call music publishing, which is actually the ownership of songs. The recorded music business, which is the other part of the business, is the business that you're probably the most familiar with, which is when you used to go to a store and buy a CD. And that business is fast going away. The issue for the music industry, and that I think is something that many of you entrepreneurs are facing here, is with a crisis, you often have to adapt your business model and adapt your approaches. And so we're going to have a much more broadly diversified revenue stream across a much broader geographic opportunity. And so I'm actually, you know, in a world that sees nothing but bad news about the music business, and we don't have any current good news really to tell the market that's different from what they see, but we see a lot of opportunity. The second thing I wanted to talk to you about, which I'll be shorter on, is culture. There have been a lot of studies done about culture and the culture in a company. And in my view, successful companies don't succeed without strong cultures based on strong and sustainable values. And I want to say this specifically to the entrepreneurs here. You are the culture. Okay? No one else in your company is the culture. Because, as they say in America, the fish stinks from the head. Okay? You set the culture. Meaning the smallest things you do can have a dramatic impact on your organization. So be thoughtful, be careful about what you say and how you behave, and make sure that what you say and how you behave comports with how you wish you would behave and how you want your employees to behave. And so my assignment for you, which will seem somewhat bizarre, is I want you to write your own eulogy. I want you to sit down and think about hard what your eulogy should say, and write it. Take a week, take a month, but write it. And when you're finished writing it, read it and live your life accordingly. Because as someone once said to me, if you want to be proud of yourself, behave in a way that makes that possible. So if you want to be successful in business, you have to set a culture. If you want to be successful as a family person, you need to have certain values. And those values will differ person to person, country to country. But whatever yours are, think about them. Think about what you would like to have said about you as a human being in an encapsulated form, and then live according to that outcome so that that outcome is possible. It's a remarkable thing. I went and did it, and I got to tell you something. You come up short. You know, you sort of write what it is you'd like people to say about you, and then you sort of examine, you know, are you doing everything in a way that would make that possible? And you know, you can change life. And I think as a younger person, to do that is a great exercise, and I think it will lead you to making better choices in your careers and in your lives, because life really is about choices. Some of them are good, many of them are bad, but it is about choices.